All right, Speaker Addicts, here we are, NAMM 2017 at Radian. I'm Cameron Wink.
Callie Miles. And Caitlin.
We're here with Igor Levitsky to tell us about some great new stuff. How's it going, Igor?
Good, thank you.
So I hear we have some new ribbon devices made by Radian. What can you tell me about these, Igor?
Those are unique new designs that we're coming up this year. This is a dipole planar magnetic planar ribbon mid-range tweeter that is a building block for a lot of different things that you guys can come up with. That's a prosumer professional grade high sensitivity planar ribbon tweeter.
What's the usable frequency range on this
It's from about 2 kilohertz to 30 kilohertz.
30K, huh?
Yes, at 100 dB sensitivity, and it can be either a closed back or open back device. You can put different waveguides or horns on it, put in a line array as a dipole, so it's a very versatile unit.
What kind of power handling does that one have? And are
It's
these
a 40
8 ohms? Or?
Yeah, they're 8 ohm, 40 watt RMS, but you have to understand, and most of you probably know, that ribbons hold very high peak power, so this way you get high headroom, very clean impulse response, and dynamic range.
Yeah, we love ribbons. What's the next one we have there? What's
the other one is LT3, is a smaller brother. It's like to get wider vertical dispersion, you go with LT3. It's also line arrayable. All these devices are new and optimized for line array design because the passive areas versus active areas, they're shorter, so you get more active area in a line array, which helps. So it's a smaller driver. It's still 96 dB sensitivity, usable from 2K and up. And the smallest guy, it's a unique new driver, very light, very small, with amazing horizontal directivity up to 150 hertz, and usable from 3K and up at 95 dB sensitivity, very sensitive. You have to put it on some kind of a faceplate or waveguide, whatever you come up with, and or we can design and make custom device for you.
Wonderful. I see it looks like you've incorporated it onto a 6.5 here. Can you tell me what is the benefit of this?
That's a very, very unique design that uses the LT6 high output tweeter with a special waveguide, constant directivity waveguide, coaxially mounted on the neodymium magnet 6-inch woofer. This one has a very unique attributes that you can, I'm not going to go in the length here because you're going to read it in the data sheets that will be soon posted on the website, but it has acoustic filter, acoustic chamber between in front of the woofer, and it's got specific properties that it filters out the distortion, so there's acoustic filter for that woofer. And it's a device specifically designed for line arrays. You can line array them in a straight column, in the box, and use in a home theater or outdoor or in commercial applications, whatever you come up with, or just from your floor to the ceiling in the home for home theater.
This has a very high SpeakerAddict acceptance factor. So I see you've got some new coaxials here as well. What is the best use of this, and what can you tell me about it?
This is first on the market, first in the world if you want, coaxial ribbon drivers. And we have a line of them, 6.5, 8, 10, and 12. Some of you may know and heard about a thing called Dolby Atmos, or Aura Sound, or DTS-X. Those are all new immersive formats, audio, home theater, home cinema audio formats that requires ceiling speakers with very wide conical directivity. On top of that, those devices in the ceiling should be the same as in the wall, so the requirements for Dolby Atmos are quite stiff. That is our answer for people who want to build ultimate home theater, and that's very wide dispersion, very high quality, high resolution device that you should look at when you think about your near field monitors or immersive home theater formats and so on.
Great. So, this is basically two speakers in one. We're going to need a
Correct.
crossover for this. Is this something that is easy to cross over, or do you have a solution for that?
We have solution. We will offer optional high-performance crossovers for that. But you guys, from those of you who have measurement devices and you want to dig into more creative and challenging activity, you're welcome. You're welcome. But we can support you in certain terms, and the inspect sheets, the recommendations on the crossover frequencies and the order and
Yeah.
the
But you
other
do have a
stuff.
turnkey solution, which
We
we
do.
like, so we can buy a
We do.
crossover speaker from
Yes.
SpeakerAddict, of course.
Yes,
Make it
you
happen.
build your box, you
This is
build
awesome.
your grills, you configure yourself. In terms of acoustic, we will provide optimized crossovers that I personally voiced and guarantee they will sound great.
Wonderful. So I see something very exciting here. What can you tell me about
Okay,
this?
Radian traditionally is a professional driver manufacturing company from US. It's almost be celebrating 30 years. They have been manufacturing high-performance professional woofers and compression drivers. And the new for Radian is entering into the beryllium market, is a new device that is a replacement diaphragm for TAD, or as a part for the Radian compression drivers. It's a beryllium diaphragm assembly, very high tech, very high performance, not cheap. But for those of you who know about compression drivers and drivers, etc., that's beryllium is an ideal device, ideal material for some cones, as you know, like TAD using cones, Paradigm using cones from beryllium, and for the tweeters. So this is an ideal part for those of you who want to build something which is ultimate, and I'm telling ultimate compression driver on the market. That's 4-inch diaphragm for compression drivers.
Awesome. So yeah, you've got these for TADs and the other popular drivers. Of course, Radian is known for their line of replacement diaphragms and drivers.
Virtually any other brand compression driver. If you have issues with diaphragms and you broke some or burned some, so you can find anything you need in Radian lineup.
Awesome. So, NAMM 2017, I'm here with Igor, Cameron, once again, Callie, and Caitlin. Got anything to say for us there, Cameron?
There you have it, Speaker Addicts. Make sure you guys follow us on Facebook and YouTube and SpeakerAddict.com for all your speaker needs. Let's blow it up.